Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Jess with Awaken Healings. And I'm here just to bring an energy update for the 5th of November, for what's going on in our nation, and just sort of what's going on right now in the collective. I just feel called and inclined to do an energy update to bring messages of peace and harmony, balance and tranquility. And I feel like this is something that many of our souls are craving at this point in time. Let me just kind of, sorry about that. Just making sure we have everything in view. But regardless of what's going on the news, current events, things of that nature, it's just time for us to come together and create peace and unity and release the anxiety, release our stress, and just give it up to the universe, give it to spirit. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and check in with the singing bowl, I'm sorry. Here we go. Wonderful, thank you. So in the background, you may hear my precious bulldog barking. He just woke up from a nap, and he likes to watch the people walk by on the sidewalk, so he might be barking at folks outside. Oh, my baby. All right, so I feel like before we get into the tarot, I've got the good tarot set up. I do have the Archangel Oracles here, and I'm thinking we should probably get some angel messages first for the collective to see what's going on and just get some healing messages from the archangels. Okay. So what do we have first? Beautiful. Archangel Azrael. Comfort. Absolutely. The message from Archangel Azrael: I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Absolutely. This is a perfect way to open up this reading. This is exactly what we need, and this is why many of you are here, is to receive comfort and solace in the current state of events, and to find peace in the chaos, because through chaos we find order. Through the darkness we find light. And it's interesting that Archangel Azrael is opening up our reading. He is one of my personal archangels. He's one of my personal spirit guides whom I work with regularly. And he's always there in times of need, in times of grief. For those of you in the medical community, he is the Archangel of medical professionals, of counselors, of grief counselors. Also, he is the angel of death, the angel of transition, but he's there in those hard times, the trying times, and I welcome his message of comfort. So what a beautiful way to start the reading. Up next, coming in reverse, we have Angel Therapy from Archangel Raphael. Give your cares and worries to us, angels, and allow us to take your burdens. Yes. So it came in reversed. I'm going to show it upright. So yes, it's time to release the burdens that you're carrying and give it up to the angels. Give it up to your spirit guides. This is about surrender and knowing that you're not alone. You have your spirit team around you. The way angels work, because with humans we have free will, with angels you have to ask for assistance and they will gladly step in. So because this card came in reversed, this is This is indicating that we're not asking for help at all or enough. So don't be afraid to lean on your angel team at this point in time. And don't be afraid to just let them carry your stresses and anxieties away. Lift them up to spirit. They want to help you. So angel therapy, beautiful. That's Archangel Raphael. And lastly, remember who you are. Yeah, this is from Archangel Michael. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. Yes. And what I like about this message about remembering who you are is returning back to your truth, returning to your center, and not letting yourself get caught up in the emotional anxiety and turmoil of what's going on in society right now. You know, depending on how things worked out, what side, of the argument or what side of, the vote you were on, it's going to be okay. We're all human. We're all in this together. We are one nation. And this is about creating community. And I feel like if you're here for this channel or similar channels, it's because you are a seeker, you are a healer, you are a light worker, you are someone who's awakened. You're an awakening soul. And this is a reminder from Archangel Michael to all of us to not forget who we are. We are light beings. We are beautiful heavenly light. We are more than what's going on the news and what's going on in society. This is about turning within, tapping into our truth, tapping into our authenticity, and letting our own personal lights shine through with love, with compassion, and with kindness. Because that's what's going to draw people towards you. That's what's going to create community. That's what's going to unite the collective. It's love. It's not hatred. It's not fear. It's not divisiveness. It's not name calling. It's none of that. It's love. Loving thy neighbor. Remember who you are. You're a beautiful source of light. You are a portion or a piece of divinity. So whenever it gets tough, whenever the noise gets too loud, just remember that. The words of Archangel Michael. Remember who you are. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God, and you are very loved. All right. Wow. This already I can tell is going to be a pretty enlightening reading. I'm sure it's going to be very beautiful. So I'm going to put these off to the side. These are the Work Your Light Tarot. I'm not sorry, Tarot. These are oracles, but we're going to save that for the end. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull some cards using the Good Tarot. Just kind of give these guys a quick shuffle. But I hope you're well. I hope all of you are staying healthy, staying positive, staying upbeat. I know right now the energy is very tense and heavy, and it can feel a bit low vibe. So Spirit told me, get on camera and help change the frequency, help change the vibration, and lift it up. Do the work of spirit. So that's what I'm doing. While I'm shuffling, I just want to let you all know that I have opened my Etsy shop. Awakened Healings is the name of the Etsy shop, same as the channel. And what I have on there are bath salts, beautiful like spa kits, spa collections, but they're handcrafted salt baths. I personally love salt baths. They are a great way to cleanse one's auric field. And as a healer and energy worker, it's imperative for me to keep my aura clean. And this is a perfect time right now for many of you to consider salt baths as a method of self-care and self-healing, because salts are wonderful in removing and extracting toxins from our energy field. So what I have done is I have created my own unique special blends, some of my favorite blends that I love to use personally. And, I've packaged them up and opened up a little Etsy shop so I can bring my salt blends to the collective, to all of you. So check that out. That's on Etsy. It's Awaken Healings, and it's beautiful salt blends that I made with it's all natural, 100% organic. The base is Epsom salt and sea salt. I'm using jojoba oil and grapeseed oil as moisturizers, and just different fragrances and infusions. So they're infused with various essential oils. I do have a beautiful rose blend for romance and love. It's good for self-love as well. I have a wonderful stress away blend with eucalyptus and tea tree oil and peppermint and dried mint, and oh, that's amazing. I have a really nice lavender blend, pure lavender. So it's infused with essential oils with dried lavender flowers. So that's really beautiful. So it's great for sleeping, improving quality of sleep, removing stress. And I have a really nice feminine blend. It's a blend of jasmine, lemon, and lavender. So I feel like that's a very feminine, sort of I don't know, it's very nice. It's very nice. So check it out on Etsy. I'm going to see if I can open up a shop here on YouTube to see if you all would be interested. But I love salt baths. I'm practicing what I preach, and I would like to share that gift with all of you. So check that out. They also make wonderful holiday gifts as well. So let's get started. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is good for now. Oh, yes. Yeah, okay, let me see if I can create some space. Yeah, so we're opening up with the Ten of Fire, the Fortune's Wheel, the Wheel of Fortunes, those 2 tens, that's endings plus new beginnings. 4 of Fire, the Emperor, 5 of Earth, and Messenger of Earth in reverse. Actually, I'm hearing no reversals, so let's correct these. Okay. So, what I'm seeing here, everybody, is we have a new beginning. We are releasing the burdens of the past, and I feel like, with this reading, again, opening the reading with comfort, I feel like this is releasing the burdens of the past, releasing the burdens of social media and of what's going on, and prepare ourselves to embrace change with this Wheel of Fortune. This is fated change. This is happening in divine timing, and it was meant to happen this way. And I've always said that 2020 has been a catalyst year. It's a year of change, big changes. And who we were in January of 2020, we're not the same person who we are today because of what we have experienced just in this year alone. And everything was meant to happen this way. Even the election results of 2016, we were meant to have this individual as our leader to show us adversity, to show us chaos, to create friction, to awaken us, to crack us open. And for a long time, we have been sort of in the status quo. And this is going right along the lines of establishing a new earth. We are entering the age of Aquarius, and that's something that has been discussed since the 60s. And last night I did a shamanic journey, and I journeyed to the Apus in Peru, and I connected with Mama Simona, which is one of the 12 Apus, and Apus is Quechua for mountain in Peru. Connected with Mama Simona's energy and was able to ground myself with very, very strong earth energy. And while I was on that journey, the song Dawning of the Age of Aquarius popped into my mind. And the messages that I got from the Apus was that this is the dawning of Aquarius. This is the dawning of a new age, a new era. And this is heavily represented right now by the Wheel of Fortune. And this is what's happening right now in current events. There's a lot of changes and transition happening right now on the world stage. We are also in the month of November, and we are in Scorpio season. Scorpio season is all about transformation, releasing karma, processing karma, and preparing ourselves for a new way of life, a new beginning, a new chapter. And we're going to see that real soon. And this next phase is going to bring peace, calmness, and unity. And we're seeing that with the Four of Fire. The Four of Fire is similar to the Four of Wands in the regular Rider-Waite tarot deck. The number 4 is a very stabilizing number. It's probably one of the most stable numbers that we have, energetically speaking. The Four of Fire is all about returning to self, returning home to ourselves, remembering who we are, right? We're returning to ourselves. We're returning to our truths, to our authenticity. You know, and some of us may be awakening to this truth, this new truth. Because again, what we've experienced in 2020 has been such a catalyzing experience that we have all been cracked open in some shape, form, or fashion, myself included. And, you know, some people will downplay 2020, and, you know, their experience may not have been so great with 2020. I personally have had a fantastic experience with 2020. It wasn't easy, but it wasn't awful either. When I look back and in hindsight, you know, hindsight being 2020, it was all for my highest good, and things are only going to get better. So we have a catalyzing energy right now, and this is bringing us messages of new inspiration and new hope, new ideas, new perspectives. But this can only happen once we release the burdens of the past, right? So this is the messenger of air. This is equivalent to Knight energy in the Rider-Waite tarot deck, the Knight of Swords. Knights of Swords bring messages. They come in with news, and being air energy, this is new ideas, embracing new change, new perspective, new thoughts, new ways of communicating. So you may also be receiving new information. And I feel like all of us right now are waiting for a message. What's going to happen with the vote? What's going to happen, you know, in the US? And I feel like the world is also waiting upon that news, because that's also going to impact international politics, international trade, the economy, things like that. So we are all right now waiting with bated breath to hear what's going to happen. How's this going to play out? There's pretty good indicators that there will be a change in leadership, you know, and we are seeing change, big change with the Wheel of Fortune. So change is happening for us for the better. And it's going to have a very nice, comforting, stabilizing effect with the Four of Wands. It's going to return us home. It's going to return us to stability, to a new sense of normalcy. It's going to bring solace and peace, because we are now going to be experiencing a new type of leadership. So we have the Emperor coming in again, another 4 card, right? So we have 2 4s, we have 2 10s, we have a 5 with the 5 of Earth. 5s are all about changes. 4s have a stabilizing effect. 4 of Fire, the Emperor, and 2 10s. 10s are endings. 10s reduced to 1, which are new beginnings. So, yeah. This is all about leadership. This is all about governance. And when this Emperor comes in, this is a man of the world. This is a man who's experienced. This is someone who knows a thing or two about life, about leadership. This is very fatherly energy coming off this card. And I feel like we are moving into a very healing and stabilizing place. We have the Five of Earth. Some readers read in this deck, this is the Good Tarot, so this is a different interpretation of the Five of Earth. But Five of Earth could be the Five of Pentacles and the Rider-Waite Tarot, which some readers say, being left out of the cold. But there's also an energy of spirituality. What I'm getting off of this card is groundedness. It's new change that's going to ground us in a new future, in a stable future, in a fair and equal future. I like this earth energy that's coming in. I feel like this earth energy is adding rationality, logic. I'm picking up Taurus energy off this card. And for me, Taurian energy represents hearth and home, family, stability. I see images of a kitchen table, a dining table with food, family, good conversation. And I feel like this is us returning to that, returning to peace, returning to normal, returning to our friends and family who some of us may have cut off communication from. This is healing. It's time to heal ourselves and heal our relationships. The time is now. We have angel therapy. Remember, angel therapy came in reverse. It's time to heal. It's time to make this card go upright. Remember, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. It's time to release the burden of anger, the burden of fear, the burden of divisiveness. Embrace change. Open your hearts up to new ideas. Again, the air, messenger of air. Open your hearts to new ideas. Open your minds to new ideas. Acceptance of change. Acceptance of a new way. A new day. A new year is coming up soon, and it's going to be beautiful. I feel like 2021 is going to be an awesome year. We're still going to be dealing with the pandemic, and that's okay. I feel like many of us have figured out our groove and how to maneuver and how to go about our daily lives and still find joy and happiness and connection with people, friends and family. We know how to do this. So the pandemic is just a little extra obstacle. It's not going to be with us forever. It's going to be with us for a while, but not forever. Just continue to follow the protocols of the, top medical experts and do our part with social distancing, hand washing, and face masks. But, that's not going to stop us from living an amazing life. But yeah, this is big change. Big change is upon us. Beautiful things are coming in for us. This is all about returning back to self, returning back to who you are, to who we are as light workers, as healers, as awakened souls. I'm going to see if there's anything else that wants to come out. Spirit, what additional messages do you have for the collective? What additional messages do you have for the collective? Oh, okay. Yeah, Queen of Earth, King of Water, Fool in reverse, and Seven of Earth. Grounded energy, patience, time to heal. With the Fool in reverse, don't do anything foolish. Don't make irrational changes, irrational judgments. Don't make snap decisions. This is not the time to just leap. It's look before you leap. Get grounded. Patience. So 7 of Earth is a card of patience. It's a card of waiting. It's a card of reviewing and assessing. And it's a reminder for us to take stock of where we are now and look back at where we've been in order to determine where we're going. You have to do that before you can leap. You have to know where you've been and where you are today and who you are. Some of that has to still be defined. Remember who you are in order for you to know where you're going before you can take that leap of faith, right? Because you don't want to take this leap of faith blindly, because it may set you up for failure. It may result in a situation that you had no desire to be in, things like that. So this is about you getting grounded, you figuring yourself out, finding your groove with the new change and the new message that's coming for us. I like this Queen of Earth for us. She's all about nurturing oneself, self-care, taking care of your basic needs, taking care of your friends and family. Very grounded energy, very practical energy. There's a lot of healing energy coming off of this. We also have the King of Water as well. So this is about mastering our emotions. Mastering our reality and mastering our emotions, and not letting our emotions get the best of us, regardless of how the situation is impacting you. This is about being bigger than the pettiness that's happening on social media, on the world stage, on the national stage. This is about you returning to self. This is about maintaining a rational mind, good balance between, your heart space and your physical world. It's a good blend of earth energy and water energy. So, spiritual and emotional feelings, and, the practical day to day. So what I'm getting is spend time in nature, get outside, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the beautiful fall foliage. Take deep cleansing breaths. Breathe in cleansing energy, cleansing air into your lungs. And just feel alive, feel life, be present right now. And just give thanks. Express gratitude for all that you are and all that you have right now in this moment. Because our lives are a blessing, and we're only here for a moment here on earth, and then it's time for us to go back where we came from. So don't let this situation cloud your judgment or feel like you're stuck or make you turn towards lower vibrational energy. This is a time to rise up and connect with spirit, to master yourselves, to be examples for your friends and family, for those who are hurting, for those who need comfort, who need your friendship, who need your wisdom, who need your guidance. There are people who need you and depend upon you. And as an awakened being, it's time to lead them out of their darkness, to lead them out of their pain, and to show them a better way through healing, through spirituality, and most importantly, through love. All right. So let me go ahead and check in with, these are the oracles. This is the Work Your Light Oracle. And this always brings beautiful messages of spirituality and loving guidance. So we have Awakening. Ooh, any more? Okay. So Awakening came out. This one was next. Starseed in reverse. Share your voice. And birthing of a new age. Oh my God. Didn't I just tell you this in the beginning? In the opening remarks of this reading, the dawning of the age of Aquarius, the new earth. Yes. So birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Absolutely. I feel like this card is perfectly complementary to the Queen of Earth and the King of Water here. Because I feel like this is the perfect blend of dreaminess and practicality. And this is about creating a new world, a new earth, a new reality. Yeah, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being, the birthing of a new age. Wow, this is amazing. I told you this reading was going to be pretty enlightening. So yeah, so we have awakening, which is exactly what's happening. And again, 2020 was meant to snap us awake, because I feel like so many of us on earth are just walking around in a state of fog, in a state of disconnectedness. And with what's happened over the past several years, I feel like that's been a build up to 2020. And 2020, with all the events, has really snapped us out of our mundane routine, hamster wheel of life with our to-do lists and, competitiveness and things like that. And it's brought us back to ourselves. And it's waking us up, and it's making us take stock of, where we've been in the past few decades, and where do we want to go? Do we want to be workaholics like we were? Do we want to be, slaves to external opinions about us? Or do we want to be real and authentic and have more personal time to ourselves and put family before work, put our values before external opinions? But yeah, this is definitely an awakening moment. This is a monumental moment. This is a pivotal moment that's happening right now on this earth, regardless of where you are. So awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. Yeah. This is an ascension. This is an integration. And it's time for us to take the lessons and the wisdom of the past and integrate that into wisdom for the future. Yeah, and that's why we're seeing the Seven of Earth, because this is a moment of pause. And this is a moment of reflection. This is taking stock of where we've been and determining where you want to go next. What seeds do you want to plant for the future? You can't do that if you don't know where you've been and what the outcome was. So there's some planning going on. We have Starseed in reversed, and it's asking a question. What lights you up? This is coming in reversed. What does light you up? What makes you happy? What brings you joy? What's your passion? 2020 has been, again, it's been a change agent. It's been a year of change. It's been a year of pause, of reflection, of being cracked open. And it was meant to wake us up and to put us on our paths, our destined paths. What are you destined to do? What do you want to do? Not what society expects you to do. So the question is, what lights you up? It's coming in reverse because I feel like this is the moment in time where we're figuring that out and answering that question. And because it's reversed, I feel like the collective is just barely coming to clarity on that question. But, we have some pretty interesting astrological events happening between now and the end of the year that will help catalyze us and put us on the path. We have the 1111 portal coming up in a few days, next week on Wednesday, and how we show up to that portal will impact what we manifest in the future. So start thinking about what it is that you want to manifest, because the 1111 portal is immensely immensely powerful, and it is the portal for manifestation. This is just as powerful as the 8-8 Lion's Gate. So use this energy wisely to plant the seeds of intentions for the future, for 2021. Because again, Wheel of Fortune is central to this reading. Change is happening. It's time to line up with it. It's time to harness that energy. And it's time to speak up. So we have the card of share your voice. And the message is come out of the cave, persecution, and expression. Yeah. Come out of the darkness. You're no longer being persecuted. It's time to express yourselves. It's time to break free from the chains of bondage. And that can be ideas. It could be self-limiting comments towards yourself, self-limiting beliefs that was imposed upon you from external sources, perhaps family members, friends, old lovers, work situations, stuff in the past that you've just carried with you as truth throughout these years. It's time to break free of that. It's time to emerge, to come out of the darkness, and to share your voice. And it's interesting because in the beginning of the reading, I did talk about coming out of the dark to find the light. Out of chaos breeds order. So that's exactly what's happening right now in 2020. It has a dark, heavy feeling, but that is preparing us to come out and emerge renewed, empowered, enlightened, impassioned, to create a beautiful new future of love, peace, harmony, abundance, prosperity. We have the air of message, or the messenger of air, I'm sorry. Share your voice, speak your truth, share your message. Some of you have things to say that the world needs to hear. So some of you may be considering starting up your own YouTube channel, opening a website, creating music, writing poetry, maybe writing a book. But this is about communication. This is about expression. And it's time for you to speak up and to let your voices be heard. So, gosh, this is huge. This is a huge reading. I knew it was going to be intense, and I knew it was going to be significant and important. It's going to be okay, everyone. Just take a deep breath. Center yourselves. Remember who you are. Know where you're going. And keep your eye on the prize. And just keep working forward through love, community, and harmony. And that's what's going to unite ourselves with one another. All right? So before I go, I'm going to go ahead and do the bottom of the deck's readings just to check in to see what closing messages we have for the collective. Oh, interesting. Yeah. So from the bottom of the deck of the Archangel Oracles is victory. We've already won. Love conquers all. And this is a message from Archangel Sandalphon. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Yeah, have faith. But victory. Victory is here. Victory is upon us. We're not defeated. I feel like there's a lot of energy of defeat going on. We're not defeated. This is a good thing that's happening. This change that's happening is very, very good. It's meant to lift us up. It's meant to heal, and it's meant to bring us together. On the deck for the Good Tarot is the Messenger of Fire in reverse. This is about spirituality, returning home to self, reigniting your spiritual connection with self, with source energy, with your angel teams, your spirit guides. It's time to return to our spiritual practices, to heal ourselves, to heal the collective, and to lift up our vibrational energy. And we have Inner Temple. This is devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Yeah. Open up that heart chakra. Lead with love and kindness and compassion. That's what's going to get us out of this chaotic time. That's what's going to bring you joy, love, abundance, and prosperity. So we're going to go ahead and leave that there. So thank you all for stopping by. Check out my website, awakenhealings.org, if you want to work with me in session. Check out my Etsy site, Awaken Healings, for my amazing salt blends. I think you'll really enjoy them. So take care, breathe. We'll see you soon. Take care. Love and light. Bye.